11:42, and these guys are still in and out, in and out, in and out. I mean, you can never sleep. And so, they're in and out with that basket rolling. Look, rolling the fucking basket all over. They just came in again. They went from behind, threw something at the back of my car. Now they're gonna go again. I don't know what they're going this way. They're making a right, and then they're having that guy meet them on the corner. So I don't know what they're doing. And they're meeting them on Sombra way back over here. Richard keeps walking out, and he walks that way, and he somehow meets them up. But they go this way, and they're going that way. They turn that way, and they come back this way, down this way, and he meets them. He goes around Sombra. So I don't know if they're robbing somebody or just what the hell they're doing. But it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and people are working. There's people right there work. That girl works, and and they're rolling the basket back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the landlord's always fucking worried about what we're doing over here. And all I'm trying to do is sleep and yell at people for circling around my car. But anyways, that girl Wendy, one time I was telling you about her friend. Anyways, one time Wendy, my daughter came over to see my brother. Came to visit him. Visit my mom. She stopped by. As soon as she saw my daughter, she doesn't even know my daughter. She's seen her like once or twice before that time. As soon as she saw my daughter, she was all over her shit. There they are, look. Coming this way. They're fucking crack addicts. I'm coming out. They think they're gonna walk by my car. They're fucking nuts. They're fucking nuts. They think you're gonna walk by my shit. That's why they do that, because they think I'm not gonna come out. But I am. Our cars are always scratched up, and his is always fucked up. That's why he don't park his back there. They go on our shit all the time. See? They're walking, that bitch is walking up against my mom's wall, and my mom sleeps right there. And she's sick. And these motherfuckers are up, and she walks right by the fucking wall. Right there. And my mom's bedroom here, and she, bitch, don't even live here. And my mom's bedroom is right there. And they're up all fucking night, and there's your boyfriend, Rich. There. And there's my mom's bedroom. And that girl has the nerve to fucking scrape all over Anthony's motorcycle going by. And my mom's window right there. When they walk, they don't walk right here straight to theirs. They go along my mom's wall, around by the cars, and like hide themselves. But we're the assholes. No, I can't sleep when people are fucking walking around playing dirty shit, and they're crack addicts. So I was going to tell you. So one day my daughter came over, and she said that girl Wendy came running out. She goes, "Here, let me make you a drink. I made these really good drinks." And my daughter was just sitting there. She goes, "Oh, okay." She drank the drink, and she was sick. She got deathly fucking sick. They poison people. She got deathly sick, and I told that bitch, "Don't you ever give my daughter anything ever again. Don't come over here, and when my daughter comes to visit my mother, don't come running out." And that's what they used to do. And that girl Raquel in the back too, she used to do that. And another thing about that girl Raquel, I don't like her. Because she starts asking our last name, what's your last name, what's your mom's last name, what's your last name, what's your last name. All of a sudden she fucking bones out. But I know her last name. There ain't not one person I can't get your last name. And I'm going to tell you, that bitch in the back too is nosy. And the other one, Raquel, she's the one that scratched my car. And her boyfriend sold my daughter 2 batteries she gave him money for. Because he used to redo batteries, or I don't know, some car batteries. She bought 2 of them from him, but he only gave her 1 and burned my daughter for 1. And that's Raquel in the back. And I don't like her because my brother died. We had a little gathering here after the funeral. And we're all sitting out here on the side of the house over here. We had a table on the side over here of the house, outside of the fence, right where they were walking by my mom's bedroom. We had a couple tables up there. We're sitting there, with our family, eating and talking. Here she comes. She comes up and she's holding. She comes up and she's holding. I'm sorry, I have my hat on. I'm having a bad hair day. But she comes up, and lo and behold, she's holding a Gucci purse. And she's asking girls and people to come to her house in the back to go look at her Gucci purses that she has for sale. Do you think that's appropriate when you're having a funeral? You have guests over for a neighbor to come over and say, hey, come and look at my Gucci purses. When we're mourning my brother, they're crack addicts. Who would do that? That was desperate. That means you desperately need money. Where are you getting all these Gucci purses? You're on housing, and you only pay $35 a month for rent, and you got Gucci purses. I want to know where you're getting these Gucci. Nobody's throwing those purses out. Don't tell me you found those in the trash. They were nice purses. Ain't nobody gonna throw Gucci purses like that away. Unless it's her trying to get rid of her shit. But anyways, see, this is shit the landlord don't know. And all them complain. My mom don't let us do shit here. You can't do nothing here. And bring anybody here, any company, it's all them. And it's the new people next door, they have company. And people in the back, they have company, but we're the only ones that aren't allowed to have company. If we wanted to have company, I'm sure we would, but it's not because they don't want to, but I'm just telling you the kind of people they are. But that girl don't like me. The one that tried to give me the cake. And she goes, hi, Marilyn. She's a fake ass bitch. She's on the registry. She said she go look on the registry and come back and look at that bitch in the day. And she's around. She drives a truck now. She used to drive a little car. But from what I heard, her boyfriend went to jail. And so he had to probably get rid of it. Said he sold it back to her, but he didn't. Maybe he did, I don't know. But I don't like when they come over and try to bring cakes and we don't know them. And then, from one day to the next, they don't talk to us. So anyways, but I just wanted to bring that out to you. They'll be out again. And I don't get sleep. And then I have to get up early because these trucks come in the morning. So I try to get up and get out of here at 6 in the morning. These people are fucking... if I had a house, I would be asleep already. I would have been asleep, and I get up at between 3 and 4 in the morning. Sometimes 3. I just open my eyes and I'm up. But I'm an early bird. I like to start my day very, very early and end it early. But, living the way I am right now, I can't. There's no way you can. And if you're, somebody's that's saying that people can, let's see you do it first. You wouldn't be able to live out here without asking us how to get around and how to do things, where to park, where not to park, where to go, where not to go, who to talk to, who not to talk to, You wouldn't be able to. You got to learn by looking and seeing and by, you know, and it's very seldom you'll find anybody decent here to tell you the truth, you know. But I would like to get some sleep, and I'm really sick of this bitch in the back up all night and thinking that she can have company over there. And she doesn't even live there. She's not even on the registry. She's not even on the lease. She's not on the lease, and she's got people living with her. That girl's going to be moving in. She's got her truck's back there. I don't know if you've seen it. I kind of flashed it when I was back there. You'll see her truck's in that one spot closest to the door where they're at. And it's full of stuff like she had to move. Full of stuff. Or they're bringing junk in and they got a whole freaking thing full of junk that they're bringing in. It's ridiculous. It's, and the last neighbor that moved out of that bit where that lady's at right there, the last lady that moved out there, I heard her tell, I was talking to the gardener because he started talking to me. I was asking about his son because his son used to do gardening with him. And now the son's not with him anymore. He's doing something else, the father said. The son is, decided to do other work. He wants to, he's learning another trade. And so we were talking, and then the lady, he goes, "Oh, you're moving already?" She had only been there like a year. He goes, "Oh, you're moving?" And she goes, "Yeah." And she pointed to their house back there, and she goes, "I don't like that girl and those people." She pointed over here to my mother's house. She goes, "They're nice. We don't bother nobody. We don't touch their car. I don't retaliate. We don't retaliate. The only thing I'll do is stand in front of you and tell you can't do it. Not when it's my property, you can't." But anyways, these people are very disrespectful. They're rolling that back. They know my mom's sick, and they live back there. It's bad enough you gotta hear the noise and the traffic get so loud. You see one of the previous videos from this morning when I showed you how the trucks come in. Yeah, it's a business. I get it. But, they put up with a lot, traffic going by all day, McDonald's all freaking day long, the noise and everything. And you kind of get used to it, but you don't. There's times when you just want to relax. And my mom is very ill. She has cancer. She's getting ready to have surgery, open surgery. It's not chemo. She's having surgery where they're going to cut and slit into her lung. And we're very exhausted and tired and mentally tired because it's, my mom's going through a lot of stages right now. There's so many stages you go through. Your disbelief and your, anger and your, you go through all these, quite a few stages, and she's going through stages and stuff. But those people they used to be worse. There was nothing but guys coming in and out of that place. And the guy that lives there, that little guy, Richard, her boyfriend, Wendy's boyfriend, he was only 14 when she met him, and and he was living with her already, and she was already almost 30. And he was only 14. He don't know how to do nothing. She never made him go to work. He gets to live free off, he doesn't help. He don't cook. He don't help Chuck in the back. He don't do nothing but lay in bed all fucking day and come out at night. He must be wanted or something. Maybe he's running from warrants or something, because he don't come out in the day. He hides. And that's kind of weird. You're young like that, and everybody, you see all these young kids going to school. You see young couples getting ready for work and all that. And I mean, I get it. She's at home, and she don't really even take care of Chuck. She don't. I don't smell no food cooking. She never cooks. I mean, when people cook, these are small units. You can smell it. Never, not a day since I've been back over here, have I smelled a meal for him. And she probably is a caretaker and gets paid, but she spends more time with that guy, Rich, and her friends, as you see, up and down all night long, than she does, cleaning up. And that's all they do is bring junk in and out, in and out. I mean, a lot like that, truckloads like that for her. They'll come up and they'll fill the garage up and have shit all over the garage. So anyways, I wanted to share that. Okay, so I'll see what time it is, probably after 1. And I hope they're done for the night, because this is too much. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.